requests for tonight? Anything anyone wants to work on in particular? Any suggestions? So it's just about that time. So we'll all start to move into our comfortable seat. Whatever your comfortable seat looks like for you. Find a space where you can relax. Go ahead and let the eyes close. Really rising right here in your body. Letting everything else disappear. Just start to find your breath and build some awareness around where it's going and how it's moving. Maybe it lives more in the lungs, maybe more in the belly. Maybe it floats somewhere in between. Notice our posture, sitting up tall, maybe getting a little softness, but also same time gentle engagement, pulling the belly in. Together we'll take a nice full inhale, allowing the shoulders to lift up by the ears. Hold for a moment. Soften the jaw. Exhale, let the shoulders relax back. Hands are somewhere on the body. Do that one more time. Inhale, deep breath. Bring the shoulders up by the ears. Pausing for a moment. Soften the jaw. Everything relaxes. Side out. We'll take a 3-part breath right here. So inhaling into the belly, and letting that lift to the lower ribs, and then lifting through the chest. Pause. And then exhale in reverse order. So exhale to the chest, the ribs, lower belly. Pausing at the exhale so your lungs are empty. Pulling everything in, just preparing for the next inhale, your yogic breath. Inhale into the lower belly, base of the spine, then the ribs expand, then the chest expands, and then you hold. Let it go. Sigh it out. Let go of something. Pull the belly in. Pause. One more time, just like that. Inhale all the way down to the base of the spine. Feel yourself filling up. Collarbones lift just a little bit. You pause and hold. And then you find something to release. Sigh it out. Soften the body. Hold the exhale. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Through the nose, let it go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause. And then maybe you'll continue with this breathing pattern. Maybe you'll go to a 5-count breath. And that's your moment to find an equal duration in through the nose, out through the nose. Come back to this breath throughout the practice. And take this time to set your intention. So think about where we want the mind to be. We know it's going to wander. We'll think about something to focus on, somewhere you can keep bringing it back. It's going to be helpful. And allow an intention to grow. Maybe it's just focusing on gratitude. And feeling this in with your next breath. Try to blink the eyes open. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Like it's nice and tall as the palms touch. And then exhale, hands to the knees, chin to chest, around the spine. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, gentle twist. Left hand, right knee, look behind you. the other side, release. Inhale up through center, take a deep breath, and then exhale, start to float forward, child's pose. Knees are wide, toes start to make their way together. Fingertips are walking along in front of you, so you can really lengthen the spine as the hips move back over the heels. You could imagine here that you're breathing into the upper back. We'll take a moment here to lift up onto the fingertips and walk the hands over to the right. Working into a side body stretch. Let your inhale lift you up so you can walk the hands over to the other side. Inhale back to center, handed child's pose. Maybe taking a little rock side to side with your forehead. And just remember, you can always come back to this pose anytime during your practice. This is your place to reset right here. Inhale the table. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Warmth the spine with some cat and cows, letting the belly drop. We take a deep breath. And then exhale to round, pull the belly in. The shoulder blades separate. And then again, inhale, belly drops. Look up. You're moving your own pace. Exhale, the belly hugs in, pressing the mat away. Just go with what feels good, moving with your breath. Maybe you'll stay in one position a little longer than the other. Maybe you'll try to find a side body stretch, moving the hips and the shoulder a little closer to each other. About 2 or 3 rounds of this movement. We're all just laying back on a nice solid table. And once you find yourself back on that table, just notice the length of the spine. Try to flatten out through the lower back so you're not arching. You can start to curl the toes. Fingers spread wide, you'll press the mat away and just hover the knees. Just an inch or two, hold it for a moment. Let the knees come back down. Take a deep breath. Exhale, press the mat away, knees hover. This time extend one leg wide, pressing the heel behind you. Knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Bring the foot back down. Still hovering the knees. Now the other leg extends, deep breath. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Both feet come down, knees to the mat, cat and cow, belly drop. Round the spine. Come back to neutral, toes are curled. Time to go up to down dog. Press the mat away. Let the hips lift up. You can keep the knees bent. Maybe you're still waiting for the backs of the legs to warm up. Allow the ears to move in between the biceps as the hips lift up and back behind you. You start to pedal through the feet, maybe lifting one heel and then the other. Think about looking through the space behind you. Together we'll inhale, lifting the heels, soften the knees. Start to walk towards the top of your mat. Forward fold, gentle fold. Inhale for your half lift. Pull the shoulder blades back, and then exhale, fold. Soften the knees. Inhale to standing. Pressure through the feet. Arms circle up overhead. Hands to heart center. Exhale. Inhale. Arms reach, and then exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Inhale to standing. Arms reach up overhead. Palms touch. Hands to heart center. One more time, inhale, arms reach, maybe get a little taller, and then swan dive, down, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release, like you're breathing with the whole body. Inhale, come to standing. Circle the arms overhead, hands to palms together, to heart center. Relax here. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. And release. Plant the hands, feet step back, high plank. Now maybe your first plank includes releasing the knees down to give your lower back a break. Notice if that's helpful. The knees are lifted, really press the heels behind you and then press the fingertips and the heel of the hand into the mat. From here, we'll take our chaturanga. Elbows hug back, heels shift forward and down. Tops of the feet press, inhale, open the chest, cobra. Exhale, release. Toes curl, lift up to a table or plank. Hips lift to down dog. Inhale to look forward, feet to the hands, fold. We'll take a ragdoll, let the belly rest on the sides. Bend your knees, maybe take the elbows into opposite hands. You can find a little sway side to side. And release the elbows. Try to press into the feet, roll to standing. Arms reach overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bring the feet together here. Fingertips reach up. We'll interlace the fingers, release the first two fingers, and then side body stretch over to the right. Pressing a little more energy through the left foot. Inhale through center, and then to the other side. Pressing a little more energy into the outside foot, the right foot. Inhale, come to standing. Release the fingers and chair pose. The hips come back. Butt opening up to the chest. And then fold. Hips high. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left leg behind you, runner's lunge. So nice 90-degree angle in the front leg. You can always let the back knee come down. If the ground ever feels far away, you have some blocks handy. Bring your hands to blocks. Sometimes you can get really good alignment using blocks, and then you get rid of them. So it makes you start sometimes. Inhale, let the hips lift up back behind you. So you're straightening through that front leg. Let the toes curl towards the face if that feels good. Inhale, forward. Exhale, hips back. Inhale, forward. Last time. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Left hand down, right arm lifts. Twist towards the bent knee. Top arm down, release. Press through the hands, pull the belly in. Right leg lifts up and back, three-legged dog. You can stay right here. You can bend the knee, open the hip. Let them stack. Shoulders are square to the top of the mat. Keep pressing the hips back. Maybe you'll circle through the ankle here. Inhale, square the hips, lengthen the leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Hug it in. Pause for a moment. Inhale, extend. Let it lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Hanging plank just for a moment. Plant the foot down between the hands. Back to your lunge. Back knee releases. Fingertips foot up. Keep pressing through the front foot. Let the shoulders relax. Notice if you're shrugging up towards the ears. Make sure that front knee is right over the ankle. You don't want the knee to be going forward, okay? Keep pressing through the front foot. And then the hands will move behind you, open the chest. You can interlace the fingers, or maybe today you take opposite elbows. Notice what feels nice. Lift the chest, wherever you are. And slowly release, let the arms lift back up. Exhale, hands plant, curl the back toes, lift the knee. Front leg meets back leg, high plank. Chaturanga, high to low push-up. Inhale your cobra, maybe press the ground away, front up dog. Lifting the hips and the thighs. And then exhale your down dog. Inhale, look forward, feet in the hands, hold. Inhale, half lift. And release. Soften the knees, come to standing. Deep breath, arms reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause right here for a moment. Press through the heels, lift through the crown of the head. Float along. On the exhale, we'll release the hands, circle them overhead, and then sit back in chair. Really float the belly in. Hold it. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right leg behind you. Your lunge. Your choice, back leg could be long. You could have the knee down. Maybe hands on the bottom. Take a deep breath, and then exhale, hips lift back, straighten the front leg. Maybe the toes curl towards you. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward, we pause, right hand plant, left arm lifts. Your twist towards the bent knees. Try to keep that knee right above the ankle. Notice it's opening up. And release, top arm down. Really press into the hands so the left leg can lift up and back behind you, your three-legged dog. Option to bend the knee, open the hip. Keep lifting the hips, lift out of the shoulders. Inhale to square the hips, lengthen the leg, and then exhale, knee to nose, hug it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Pause for just a moment, and then plant the foot down between the hands, back, knee releases, low on gas, and then fingertips to the sky. And we'll take another chest opener, so reaching the arms behind you, interlace the fingers, or maybe grab opposite elbows. Maybe there's a little more space here in the chest. Might feel nice to let the hips get heavy. Inhale, release the hands, put them reach to the sky. Exhale, hands plant, throw the back toes to lift the knee. Bring the left foot beside the right, your plank. And we find our vinyasa flow, high to low push-up. You can always skip this and just go right to down dog. From your back bend, and then exhale and let the hips lift. Deep cleansing breath here. Sigh it out. Inhale, heels lift. You'll start to look forward, stepping the feet to the hands. Half lift, deep breath. Lengthen the spine and release. Expanding, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Bring a little weight to the right foot, let the left knee lift. Testing balance just for a moment. You won't be here for long. We're gonna go from here sitting into a chair. So bending through the standing knee, chair pose. And you'll switch sides. And pressing to the left foot, let the right knee go. Come back to your chair, put the hips low, hands through heart center. Open up through the chest, and then the elbow crosses one or both knees, either side. Palms crossing heart center. Inhale to move through center, and then exhale right over the other side. Inhale, come to standing, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, cactus arms. Open to the chest, palms facing forward. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands and we'll flow all the way back. Feet step behind you. Your high to low push up on knees or toes and elbows are hugging back. Then inhale to your cobra or your up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg lifts long once you arrive. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. We'll hug it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose, holding. And then plant the foot down. Warrior one. Back heel will spin. Fingertips will float forward and up. The back leg long and straight. And your back foot's on the mat at about a 45-degree angle. Just touch through the outer left foot. Arms are going to reach behind you. Find that bind again. Releasing the fingers, open the chest. Kind of lift. Keep a deep bend in the front knee, and then we'll close this down. Your humble warrior. Inhaling, we'll come back up. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands come down. Right foot sweeps back by the left inside plank. The right arm will reach to the sky. So try to spin the heels over the left, and you'll either stack or stagger the feet. You release the bottom knee. Keep lifting the hips. Feel the obliques kick in. And release. Top arm comes down. Take your flow. Optional flow. You could always stop in a child's pose. You could always go right to down dog. Lifting the hips. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale, release. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose, pause. And then warrior one, the foot plants, the back heel spins. Nice and grounded through the legs, and then press through the feet, and inhaling as you lift through the chest. Slowly let your hands come behind you, bind through the fingertips. Chest lifts. Humble warrior. Start to move forward and down. The left shoulder could land above the knee, maybe to the inside. Staying strong with the belly, solid through the legs. And then letting your inhale bring you all the way back up. Arms reach. And release. Hands down. Left foot beside the right. Spinning the heels. Left arm to the sky. Your side plank. Second side. Find any variation that works in your body. Maybe the knee down. Maybe the feet stacked. Maybe even lift the top leg. Pressing the mat away. Lifting the hips. And then let it go. Top arm comes down, knees wide, child's pose. Let the hips come back over the heels. Walk the fingertips forward. And then bring the palms together. Once you bring the palms together, you can bend the elbows, letting the heels of the hands come to the back of the head. Noticing you can get a little more space to the sides of the body here. And release. Let the hands come back down. Inhale to your table. Curl the toes. Lift the hips down, dog. Once you arrive in down dog, let's do measure the distance between the hands and feet. Take a few rolling planks. Inhale, the heels lift, and we'll roll to the spine. We land in a high plank. Take a breath and press the hips back. So inhale forward. Exhale back. Two more with your own breath. Feeling the fluid motion in your body. And landing in down dog. Start to walk your hands to the feet at the back of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Once you get there, exhale, lower. Inhale, standing, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause here for a moment. Noticing how you're carrying your body. Notice where the feet are. Bring them no wider than hip distance, but you might like to have the toes touching. Start to let the right knee float up to hip height. Let the eyes really focus on some point in front of you, something not moving. Might like to let the arms reach up overhead. And extend through that front leg, kicking the heel forward, like you can press through the wall. Holding for a moment, lifting the chest. Big step, right foot plants, crescent lunge. Bring the arms back as you hover over the front leg. Inhale, come back, or crescent lunge. One more time, mindful movement. We hover over the front leg, pause. Inhale, back up. This time, warrior 3. Fingertips float forward as you bring weight to that front leg. The back leg floats to the right. Deep breath as you look down, back to next long. Stay for 3, 2, and 1. Lift back your crescent lunge so the toes come to the mat behind you. Inhale. Exhale, hands to hips, straighten through the front leg. We'll find pyramid. Set the back foot up so both legs are long and straight. So for this pyramid, you might like to have your hands on your hips. You might like to have opposite elbows so you can really lift through the chest. Or if there's any other binds you like here, step into that front leg. Take a hinge with the hips. The crown of the head guides the spine nice and long. To lower. So if you've taken the bind, then you're working on balance at the same time. And anytime you can let go of that bind. So everything's an option. Do what feels good. If you have blocks, it's a great place to let the hands rest on blocks, give you a little more space. You might have a bend in the back knee to get a little more space in the front leg. Inhale, half lift. If that left leg a little longer behind you, you can come back to your crescent. Fingertips float up. Back knee comes down. Bring a hand to the knee, that top here, top of the leg. Stay right here, getting a little bit more of a stretch the left hip flexor. You might bend into the back knee, placing the left hand on the mat. The mat with the leg. Left hand could be on the top of the leg. You bend into the back knee. Maybe you can find a quad stretch. If not, you just stay upright right where you are. Or you might just work into a twist without bending the knee. You could always bend the knee without ever even grabbing the leg. The foot, rather. And if you've taken the spine, the slow release, let it go. Hands plant, throw the back toes, right leg swings next to the left, high plank. We take our flow, high to low push up. Inhale for your cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath. Side out. Hands walk back by the feet. We'll take a little bit of a deeper forward fold this time. Take your favorite forward fold, or maybe you'll wrap the thumb and 2 fingers around the big toe. Softening into the knees and sending the elbows out to the side. You can deepen a little bit right here. Might feel nice to take a half lift. And exhale to lower back down. As you're here, loosen up through the mat. So shake the head no. Nod the head yeah. And then slowly we'll let it go. Let go of your bind. Bend into the knees and we'll take a slow roll all the way to the other. Arms reaching overhead once you arrive. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pausing right here. This time the weight goes into the right leg and the left knee will lift. Our stork pose, finding balance. Arms could reach up. Inhale to lift the chest, press down to that standing foot, and then the floating leg could extend. Maybe press through the heel. Slowly, we'll release the foot onto the mat, finding your crescent lunge. The back heel's lifted, fingertips are floating up. And then we'll move, hover over the front leg, the arms, squeeze back. Inhale, fingertips forward and up. Exhale, sweep the fingertips back. Inhale to lift. And then for your warrior 3, we'll start to move forward all the way to the left leg, to the right leg to lift behind you. Body long and straight, reaching from fingertips to that back heel. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Let the back toes come down. Arms reach up, and then exhale, hands to hips. Setting up for your pyramid, your Padmasana. Square the hips. Legs are close enough so they can be long and straight. And then if you like binding, if you like opening up the chest, you can interlace the fingers, you can take opposite elbows, or maybe even reverse prayer hands. Wherever you'd like to be here. Try to prepare to fold and deepen into the stretch. So finding all the length you can in the spine. Hinge forward and down. Keep pressing into the front foot. Find softness where you need it. Slowly release the hands down to straighten that front foot. Extend the back leg long so you can come to your low Anjaneyasana. Oh wait, fingertips float up first. Arms float up, so you're back in your crescent. Just to stretch it all out, and then let the back knee come down. So that front knee right over the ankle, nice 90-degree angle. Hands can just relax on the front leg. So right here, you might like to let the hips sink forward a little. Maybe you'll feel a little nice stretch over the hip flexor. Gentle with your body. You could simply take a twist, or if you have a little more room, you'll bend into the back knee and reach for top of the back foot. Slow release. Let that foot go. Bring the hands down to the mat. Throw the back toes. We'll take a flow. Right, left foot meets right. High, low push up. Bring everything out. Resetting the body. Inhale to look forward. Bring the feet to the hands and hold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, standing. Arms reaching overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause here for a moment. Releasing the arms to the sky. Deep breath to back of your chair. And the chest be open. And a little tuck in the tail. Really engage through the belly. Inhale, come to standing. Left knee close to the pipe. Relax the toes. I'm going to press back to a warrior two. So as you hinge forward, the left foot reaches back behind you, finds the mat, and you open up. So reaching forward equally. You're reaching back. Chest is open, shoulders relax. Inhale for a moment, both arms come up overhead, palms touch, straighten through the front leg. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, come down. Let it feel good. Last time, inhale, reach. Exhale, relax, warrior two. Spin the front palm and we'll reverse. Onto your side angle, forearm to side, back arm overhead. Want to go a little deeper into the core, you could always lift that bottom arm off the knee. Both hands could reach out in front. Okay, good. Put our light on. Oh, inhale, you can inhale back to warrior two. We'll reverse here and straighten the front leg. Now keep both legs long and straight as we start to move into our triangle. So move through center, right arm reaches forward as much as it can. So you release that hand somewhere on the leg or the mat if you block. Pressing into the feet, squeezing the inner thighs together and lifting through the chest. We'll come to a place where the hips can be open and you'll be able to stack one shoulder on top of the other. So notice if the shoulder blade is, or the top of the shoulder is dipping down towards your face. You want to lift up. You don't have to touch the ground. You don't have to touch your ankle. You want your chest and your shoulders to be in nice alignment here. Slowly release right here. Both hands come to the mat. Right foot to left, and we'll flow back. And a deep breath once you land in down dog. Inhale to look forward, bring the feet to your hands and hold. From here, inhale half lift and just walk the hands around to one side. Give a little bend in the knees. And then walk them over to another side. And just go side to side. It's totally nice if we bend it to one knee and the other. And then we'll come back to center. Let your inhale bring you all the way up to standing. Arms overhead, hands to heart center. Nice tall body right here. Find your gaze point. The chest lift into the thumbs, and then the right knee will start to float to hip height. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Press the foot behind you and we'll open up. Landing, the legs are wide, deep bend in the front knee. Arms are reaching. Inhale to lift, palms press above the head. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come back. One more time. Inhale. Deep breath. Exhale, warrior two. Pause for a moment. Stay nice and strong in that back leg. Notice if you're sinking into the hips. You want to keep a little engagement there. We're lifting. Spin the front palm, reverse. Hanging onto that deep bend in the front knee. And we'll release to side angle. Forearm to side, top arm could reach towards the sky or overhead towards the space in front of you. You might take that same variation you did on the other side, lifting through that bottom arm and reaching both hands in front of you. We'll start to come into our triangle pose. So you could heel toe the back foot in a little, shorten your stance, both legs long and straight. Keep reaching the left fingertips forward, and then release them down, keeping all this length to the sides of the body. Top arm is reaching. And release the top arm down. Both hands plant. Back heel spins up. Left foot meets right. Child's pose, knees wide, hips back. Pause in here. Breathing down the length of the spine. Keep grabbing some water. Inhale, we'll lift here. Lift the table, curl the toes, down dog. Inhale forward, feet to hands. Hold at the top of the mat. Take a slow roll all the way to standing. Reaching the arms overhead. And then releasing them to heart center. One more balancing posture before we bring it all down. Our answer tonight is so much to open the shoulders or open the chest, soften the shoulders, put the hips under. So start by finding one focal point, locking the eyes in on something not moving, and then get solid through the right leg. Really letting that foot root into the mat. And then you bring the knees side by side, bending into the left leg. Bring the left hand to the inside of the left foot. Right arm lift forward and up. Palm faces forward. So you notice the left shoulder really has to soften so you can grab onto the top of the left foot. You could use the wall or your partition, anything to help you balance and feel good here. And if you're ready for your dance, move into it in your own time, but you could always stay here. If not, you'll reach the fingertips forward as you kick the foot into the hand, stretching forward and back, touching down through the standing foot. Allowing the chest to soften. Think about keeping the hips square. We'll stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back up. Shake it all out. Just take your time to get ready to bring it all over to the other side. So the left leg's going to be so solid. Foot is pressing into the mat. The right leg is nice and light. Knees line up. Bend the right knee. And then You'll reach to the inside of the right foot. Left arm to the sky, palm touches forward, palm faces forward. And again, you decide how far you want to go. Maybe staying here, maybe finding support by something around you. Moving into your full expression, whatever that means for you, in your own time. Reaching forward, kicking back, just allowing some softness. Just trying to find some balance between being engaged and letting go. Just breathe wherever you are. And we'll stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly coming out. Shaking everything out. Bring the feet wide, heels in, reaching the arms overhead. And then Malasana squat, let the hips come back. You lower, elbows to the inner thigh, hands to heart center. And know you can always sit on a few blocks. If this doesn't feel great through the hips and knees, you can always sit all the way down on the mat, opening up. And wherever you are, keep lifting through the chest. Try not to settle too much into the hips. Come back to your extension. And then release, hands down. Extend one leg and the other behind you. Come all the way down on the mat. Just relax with the hands right into the forehead for a moment. Try to get the body nice and long. Perhaps the feet are pressing, toes are pointed. And here we'll keep the hands right where they are, touch the forehead. Round through the hips. And then inhale to lift the chest off the mat, lifting the elbows back behind you. Finding a back bend. Maybe you'll stay right here like this. Maybe point the toes and start to lift the feet, the legs, maybe even the knees. And slowly release. Come back, maybe a little shift side to side. We'll do one more of those. Or if you have a bow in your practice and you'd like to take your bow here, do that. So I'll cue bow, but you can do what we just did. If you're going for bow, the knees start together and you'll reach the top of one foot and the other. Kind of like our dancers on the floor. And then on your inhale, lift the chest, keeping the feet to the hands. Wherever you are, start to lift, but the hips rounded. Feel the breath moving through you. Steady inhale. Steady exhale. One more breath. Slowly release. Hands back under the forehead. Feet sway side to side. Feet sway all the way down, and you can press back to your child's pose. Chin from under the shoulders, and the hips back over the heels. From here, curl the toes and lift the hips, stand up. Right leg will lift long, and we'll move into pigeon. Knee to the right, toes to the left. Really flex the foot. Keep the back leg extended. Maybe if you arrive and this doesn't feel great on your body, you'll do a figure 4 on your back. If you're here, take a moment to square the hips. Lifting them out of the waist. And then if it feels good, you want to go further, you'll start to lower down. And take your time in your pigeon. Give a tight, dense muscle in the outer hip area. And notice the more time you spend, things start to soften. Muscles take time to open up. Just breathe and any tension. the right hip, we're gonna sweep the left leg around and take it to a twist. So the left leg's gonna come to the outside of that right leg. Now, if double bending does not feel good, then you can extend the bottom leg and just sweep the foot right here. Give options. You don't have to keep the bottom leg bent. We'll take us to a twist. So wrapping up the left knee with the right arm. The left fingertips come behind you. Twisting this time. Keeping the length. Lift through the crown of the head. Inhaling to extend. Exhaling to deepen. Inhale to come forward. You're just gonna shift forward, plant the hands, curl the toes, and then cross. Back to down dog, reset, and we'll switch to the other side. Left leg lifts. Exhale to bend the knee, bring it to the left and the toes to the right. Really flex the foot and extend the back leg long. Take you a moment to lift the chest. And then maybe notice if this side needs a figure four in your back. Don't want you to put too much pressure on any one joint here. You can stay upright or take your time to lengthen forward and down. Elbows, forearms relax. Maybe the forehead relax on stacked fists. Inhale, we'll lift. Shifting onto the left hip to swing the right leg around and plant the foot on the outside of the left leg. Or maybe you extend the bottom leg. Give yourself a little more space. We'll take our twist, wrapping up the right leg with the left arm. Looking over the right shoulder, stay nice and tall. Imagine with every inhale, you can find a little more length. And every exhale, maybe deepening just the tiniest bit. Inhale to unravel. We're going to open up. Right leg's going to open to the side, and then the left leg. So you're in a wide-legged position here. A wide-legged forward fold. So flex the toes up. Rolling the pelvis forward, the tailbone back and up behind you. And then you'll just walk the hands forward. Being really gentle with the hips, the inner thighs. Try to keep the spine nice and long. You may not go very far, but it's okay. Breathing in any tightness that might live right here in the hips and the thighs. Just being really gentle. Inhale to lift back up, walking the hands close to the body, using them to help you bring the legs closer together. Even bend the knees. We're just going to go from here, rolling all the way down on the mat. Take your time. Arrive on your back. Let the legs lift. Taking a moment and your legs up the wall close. And the arms settle down. And then squeezing the knees in. You rock side to side. Just roll from any tension that might be living in the spine. Maybe you'll take circles, the hips and the knees, one side, and then to the other. deepest breath right here, squeezing everything in, creating tension through the body, holding the breath. Exhale, let it all go. Everything goes long, landing in your most comfortable resting position. The eyelids soft and closed. Eyebrows, forehead, relax. Release the jaw, relaxing the tongue. Feel the shoulder blades settling into earth. You really just let go right here in your Shavasana. Taking your breath. Nice movement in your hips and the toes. Riding back in your body, back into the space. Maybe taking a nice full body stretch, pushing the arms overhead. Inhaling back up. Exhale, knees in. practice and the way you're feeling now compared to when you first began. Just imagine that you could leave something behind right here and that really take with us all the good benefits of our practice. You can hang on to this quiet, calm space so that you can tap into it whenever you need to. Hang on to this, all your intentions as you come up to a comfortable seat. When the eyes stay closed or soft, hands are going to meet in heart center. And then together we'll take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, bow to honor yourself. Inhale, comes to third eye center. Feeling gratitude for ourselves, for each other, and for this practice. We say namaste. Thank you everyone for being here today. On our first very light, like sunny Monday. Nice not to come here in the dark.
You know, I just realized the time changed.
Oh my gosh, really? Well, this clock hasn't changed, so 6:30 he wants to go again. No, I felt like it wasn't, I'm like, oh, the time for class? And it was so bright. I'm like, what is it, 4 o'clock? So, that's nice. Hopefully, the temperature will catch up with the light in the sky. Yes, it was.
Hopefully that'll change soon.